The first session I taught was to this batch of these big guys, Sanjay Ghosh and Shankar Datta and Vivekanandan and all this, They were maybe about a third of them were older than me at that time. Many of them were quite, but they had come after a few years' experience. Himanshu Desai older than me, Ramachandran was older than me, and so on, And I was very, what word shall I use? Apprehensive. It was never taught before. And at that time, there was this Harvard, I don't know what he was doing, but some Harvard University fellow, Harvard MBA college, Harvard Business School. One of their persons was in IRMA as a consultant. Ford Foundation had sent him. So I requested whether he would come and attend my first class. That was the first session in my life. And I speak rapidly. That time I used to speak even much more rapidly, much more, younger now. So I finished the class and then I went to Andrew Toll. That was his name, Andrew Toll. I asked, sir, how was the class? And he asked me, tell me, how many pages had you read for this class? So that I was quite shocked with that. So I said, I don't know, this is a book I read and it must be running into 4 chapters or something. So he said, what was the hurry? Could you not cover them into more sessions? And he said, look, you were not looking at anybody, you were not seeing whether anybody is with you, you are not even confirming that people can follow you, and so on, So you need to take care, speak slowly, don't over prepare, don't collect so much material. You must, over a period of time, you learn how much material you need for a class. But then suddenly you are very grossly over prepared today. So that was how I was broken into teaching. And then I developed these courses. We quite substantially borrowed from the course structures from IIM Ahmedabad. So it was not really great innovation at that time. Subsequently, when we were doing courses which were not there in IIM, then of course it was all new. But some courses like finance and so on are pretty standard. You really don't innovate while teaching a very standard subject like that. Yeah, that's all. And as one can say that over a period of time, one does learn, evolving a course, but I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, tell me.
Sorry, what about student feedback? Were they open about sharing? And like you said, some of them were older than you. So would they come up and tell you what it was like? And
Yeah. Very open, very open. Twice or thrice I've been one very fairly. Have you heard of the walkout from the exam that happened in my class?
In the
No, you are
first
not. Okay.
one?
Second year. The batch in which Shiv Kumar is, ITC wala, that batch. That I think 81, 83 batch. So I had written a case called Vardha Wires Limited. That was based on my experience in Nagpur when I was working in Nagpur with a small company. And I myself had I had put it in, but I had not solved the case, so to say. I had not done what was asked. And I gave some questions based on that case. And initially it was a 2.5 hours exam, which got postponed to 3, and increased to 3, then 3.5, then 4. Then the students just gave up and they walked out. And they just walked out. That's it from the midterm exam. And next day there was a darbar, and of course Kamala Chaudhary was not there. So Tushar, they went to Tushar complaining, and I was a defendant, so to say. So then we said that we'll give that as an assignment or something. And that's what happened. So pretty sharp feedback, no? Students walking out of your exam.
Right, yeah.
Interesting. But that case has subsequently been very, very useful. I think we continued using even in Pradhan livelihood programs. Till 2007 or 8, I used it in Pradhan program. Very interesting. It is, you combine, you can do cash flows with it, you can do costing with it, you can do all sorts of things in that case. Obviously, you can't do all of that in 1 3 hour thing, that takes a lot of time.